Hey guys, let's see here. It's Tuesday, chat is live, connection is live. Alright, we'll test the volume. Live, connection is live. Alright, volume is good. Guess I don't need this guy, like I said, I could just use this guy. But we will keep it up for this. Got distracted by other things. But yes, it is the first Tuesday of the month of November, which means it is free asset time. I always like to make sure I go over this. I haven't done a YouTube video about it in a while. Maybe I'll try to do another one here now. Just because it does have a free template, and I'd really like to try to get out there when there's a free template. Oh yeah, just check my stream quality. It says it's connected good. The reason why I'm concerned is I am downloading here. There is a new engine update. It is updating 5.3, which is the engine version we are using. Alright, so we can quickly go over these guys again when you guys are checking out the free assets for the month. And for some reason you can find it here, which again is just on the marketplace of the Unreal Engine. You can do Unreal Engine Marketplace. You can always go to free for the month, and you can check it out there. If you ever need permanently free assets, you can check this out. Remember, when they do add new free assets to the permanently free collection, it doesn't go when the asset became permanently free. It adds the assets are ordered from when they were introduced in general. So this was the latest asset when it's been just created. So it's newest because this asset has been created later. Or say this one could have been added to the free sections after this guy, but it's just an older asset in general, so it gets put down later. Okay. But yeah, you can always do free for the month, and then you'll see your free for the month stuff. Sometimes they usually have a banner, but right now they have a kind of chibi, kind of 50% off sale banner that they're doing. So that's taking the lead. Since we are doing the engine update, we can't actually code anything right now. We will go into things. The other big thing I would like to mention, let's see if I can actually bring it up. I don't think I could bring it up per se. But the template looks like it's getting to its completed state here soon. So we will be getting the template here soon. Overjoyed to announce the imminent arrival. Let's see. I should be able to bring this over. It should be fine. Alright, just like that here. But yeah, Games for Hyper has the template we're using, and it's it's a pending arrival, so it should be coming soon. And he has different tiers and stuff like that. But yeah, so excited for the main template, and then we're building the game off that and adding modes like this maybe and stuff like that. But ours will be different. It'll be like more zombie-like. But yeah, so template hopefully maybe by the end of the month. That'd be awesome. And in the meantime, we're going to try to get all of our stuff really neat and ready to get migrated into the template. For now, while we wait for this to finish updating, we'll go over some of the free assets for the month. So the first one is this fantasy gothic style, like cathedral, like castle thing. Probably good for dungeons too. Now, there's not much interior, but you can make it look like interiors with all the exteriors you get because it's very modular. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But you can see this is the pieces it gives you. It gives you got a couple castle heads, a couple of walls, some floors, some debris, some roofs, some columns, some fences, right? I mean, just with these assets here, you are able to build something like this here. So it looks really cool for cinematics and fantasy cinematics and stuff like that. So if you look here, am I signed in? Just me? No. I'll have to do this on my other account. Alright, yeah. So for me, because I'm doing like a more realistic zombie kind of game, or more like present tense zombie kind of game, this won't really work for me. But again, this kind of, if you're doing a fantasy game, this could be really useful. If you're doing like some sort of dungeon game, this could be useful. The second kit here is it says it's a survival roguelike template multiplayer game, so it is fully multiplayer, and it works with multiplayer. They have a video and everything, and it has a level up system with different abilities and stuff that you can get. It actually has these abilities kind of implemented, and you just kind of get chased by these hordes of monsters, and as you get kills, you slowly rack up money and experience. You spend those experiences on different abilities. I'm not too sure what you spend the money on. Maybe it's just like a way of keeping your score, or maybe there's an intermission phase or something like that. But again, lobby system included, where you and your friends could join and wait out before you can start the game. And you're shooting these blue dots. That's the experience. And you can see this guy has 5 coins. All 100% blueprints enabled, so it's nice and simple. Mainly graph and database oriented, so it's pretty good. But yeah, it's a full template to help you do your game with all the updates here. So again, blueprints, co-op, save load, 6 examples of passive and active abilities, ability evolution, so they get better, spawning system, level up system, ability system, stash and pickup system, simple menu and lobby, abstract layer for controllers and stuff, example unlock flow, and so forth. So it's a really cool kind of template. We might end up using that sort of kind of template for a style or a mode, just for fun. The next one, so this, I believe, is the biggest ticket item this month. But this one's pretty cool here. This is just a super simple and flexible dialogue system. And it goes through the different options of having like the guys on the screen and different, you can have like dialogue trees. Not too sure, well commented. Oh, it's just showing that it's all commented, okay. I was like, why is it showing that? But it does have voice and everything like that. Has how-to videos. Ooh. Follow the, so yeah, the test page has like a follow around, and each one it has labeled, so this is a following waypoint, and this one is another thing. It'll tell you each time on the floor what each section does. So there's a section for branch and tree, and it has a bunch of labels on how to do it. So it looks like a pretty good system. It looks like there's a lot of support and stuff like that, which is really nice. Assets are always nice. Can't go wrong with assets. And this is just a grocery store, but as you can see, there's more than groceries. Bags and stuff like that. The bags aren't open and closed versions. They're just all closed, so you'll have to take that into mind if you're using some sort of assets. Could be used for like debris or something. Pallets. And it looks like it's pretty high quality. Like, pretty high quality stuff. Some furnitures, lockers are always good, but see, looks like you have an open and a closed locker. That could be pretty interesting. So some of these doors might be actually separate, but I don't know how many pieces some of these things are in. So it's ended up to be 429 assets in total, so it's pretty good asset pack. Yeah, so 400 assets for free. It's pretty nice. And the last one is a pretty cool low poly town. We have had a few low poly town systems come free. I think there's even more low poly stuff in the free section. So, but if you're just looking for this kind of style for your game, this is here for you there. All right. And again, I'm gonna have to do this in the actual Unreal thing because I'm not logged in here. I don't want to put my password on stream or anything. So we will click on here, go to the marketplace. This is still taking a bit to update, eh? I'll have to see if I can see that. So in my case, I'm just going to scroll down here. I'm just going to go add, 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 add. Going to go here, and I'm going to check out. And now once I check out, these assets are permanently free to me. But again, if you don't check these assets out, after the first of the next month, they will go back to regular price. So it's always a good idea to pick up the free for the month assets. And you don't have to just use them for Unreal Engine. They can actually be used in Unity or the Godot's engine. So it's just really convenient to pick these up. Yeah. And again, you could just, from the Unreal Engine, if you're a person who plays the games, you just click on the Unreal Engine person. You go down to on sale, Watchtower and stuff, hey? So I'm just getting distracted by assets all the time. An abandoned hangar? Right. But yeah, you just go to free for the month, and you'll see it there. If we go to free, and you'll go to permanently free section, you'll see that I picked up a lot of these permanently free stuff. So many, I'm actually just kind of like holding off from grabbing things now. I actually have the full version of this, not the free version. So, but yeah, you could just pick these up and just add them to your library. A lot of cool stuff. ArcViz Explorer, Level Assistant. Now you could get these in packs. These are just the mega scans, I believe. Or you could just go to the Quixel Bridge importer to bring them in. There's a whole horror engine for people who want to make a horror game. And there's still like lots of construction stuff. So as you can see, there's still, even if you, these are permanently free, so you don't have to rush to get these assets. They're always going to be available for you. Alright? These ones. But these assets in the free for the month, pick them up while they're still available. And then you have your learning, your mega scans, your epic contents. You get your marketplace collections. And those are free stuff. Alright? Alright, I think we're having something go wrong. It's the actual engine itself. Can't do much without the engine. So I will see if it's just some sort of error, I guess. Or as I might not be able to stream today, guys. This doesn't actually happen much. You see these 5.21? That's how many additions. So this might go to 5.32, which you can see 5.1 only went to 5.11. That's it. There was only one. For 5.1, there was only one upgrade. For 5.2, there was only one upgrade. So to go from 5.31 to 5.32 is it's super rare in the first place. So this doesn't happen to me all the time, so I'm not used to this. It's nice. There must have been some bug fixes and stuff that they're just doing that they just kind of stumbled upon. There's a lot of new changes and big implementations with 5.3, like Nanite in VR, which is pretty huge. It allows you to have these super high detailed, realistic maps almost in a VR format, like your MetaQuest 2 or whatever that is, and yeah. So yeah, you can see after a while of constantly getting the free assets for the month, you really get a big stockpile. Plus, there's all those free assets that you just grab as well. And again, we're using a lot of these for the zombie game. Now, obviously, you can't put everything in. The game would be like 500 gigs. It'd be too big. But the goal is to take this and that we actually like, we actually want to use. So again, the template is using all these guys combined into one system, which I'm super excited about. I think it's what I've been kind of waiting for a while. And we'll slowly branch out and build up from there. So there's a new update waiting. I'm just kind of checking. So some Christmas items there. To make sure. No, so it must have just been the engine. Still at 83%. I'm gonna check my task manager, I think, off screen here. It's odd. I don't know if it's one of those instances where they just don't show the percentage increase. You get stuck at 95% forever, and then just, oh, we went to 92. So it is doing stuff. I mean 90, sorry. It was at 88% the whole time. So it is working. It's just taking a really long time. It is a big engine. Oh, I don't want you guys just sitting here forever. We went over the free for the month asset stuff. We went over the big news that he said that the project will be the template should be available pretty soon. Impending. It's impending. The so yeah. This looks like it's stuck, guys. Yeah, 91%. I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm truly sorry about that, guys. But this is Tuesday, so we'll come back Sunday, and I hope to have some great news for you guys. What I will be working on, like I said, the main focus is to be taking the Customizer 6 that we have, that we're trying to migrate over, and we'll be trying to get it ready to migrate as soon as possible. No more ads, no more cool stuff right now. I guess for stream, I'll try to show you guys some cool stuff or something. If I get some things working, but off the stream is what I'm saying. Off the stream for sure. If I get time, my main focus will definitely be getting this ready to go. My guess is that he has to do some submits to Epic, and so my guess will be maybe done around this time frame here. Because that's how sometimes it takes to publish a bunch of stuff. Because there is extra stuff that's coming with the template. So hopefully that's the I keep my fingers crossed, but it's been a moment. So if it doesn't come until later, sad days. But we will be prepped and ready to go, and we could add some new systems in, like this guy here or something. We'll test the systems, check systems out, and see what we could add and what we could upgrade. It might be just cleaning stuff up and showing you guys how good ways of cleaning things up and tidying them up. Let's see, one more last check to see if things are really... Ooh, it's cleaning up, it's cleaning up. Thank God, guys. Alright. Sorry about the language there. You know, people could be religious or something, and I apologize for that. Just old slang, I guess. But thankfully, yeah, it looks like it's just cleaning up here. So, 100%. Yes. Woot. Oh, yes, Sue, again. 5.0 went 501. 5.1 went 511. 5.2 went 521. There's no 22. There's no 23. There was only ever one patch. This is really rare that an engine actually has multiple patches, so kind of threw me off there. And I wasn't prepared for it. All right. But they probably did some good fixes. Probably found something they just weren't expecting. Yeah, we got to be migrated, ready to go. Open it up. There you go. So I was just reading up on some stuff. All right. So what I was working on here was we have content browser 2 off to the right, content browser 1 off to the left. Then I have my main thing in the center here, so I can click off to the different browsers depending. I was working on a berry master material, because these textures are not like my regular textures I'm used to working with. So I might have to have so I might have to have my own kind of texture for this. So I was just calling it berries, and then we have our blackberry, which I had this set up here. And so if I click on blackberry and I duplicate this here, I might be able to call, you know what I mean, the next one blueberry, and so forth. I could probably, yeah, I could do that. This would be blueberry, and then I would have, just look here to get the correct spelling. It's from the wild berries pack, materials. Yeah, because I'm terrible at spelling. This would be raspberry. Is that how you spell raspberries? I guess as P. Yeah. And I guess the B shouldn't be capitalized on these. And sometimes when you have a capital letter and you just try to lowercase it, it won't work. So you have to rename it to the uppercase. Then, I mean, you just have to remove it, put it back in. So it's each one of these. But before we could do that, because you see, there's how many materials and stuff there is. I don't want all that. Textures, master textures, ground, plants. Blueberry A. Oh, okay. So I think this is a little bit overkill and complex for blueberries. I think that's changed a lot of stuff, and I just didn't think I needed all that. So we go into these master textures. Textures. So look what we did here: materials, foliage, berries. And we have the textures here. So we do textures, folder, foliage, berries, and then move these here, I guess. So this is what I was working on last time, but we'll get back to the character thing that we were fixing up as well. So again, it has a lot of complex things with the berries, a lot of functions and stuff. I just don't think, I think it's overkill. But we will just make sure we fix up all redirectors so there's no complications with the berries. We'll go back to finding home, materials, foliage, the berries. So we will have blackberry base color, blackberry, and we'll keep we'll keep our old convention going. Normal. Yeah, we'll just finish these berries up and be pretty quick. And go. And so we go into blueberry, and we're just going to scroll down here. actually slightly make this smaller for now. And bring this back. So we got blueberry base, mask map, and normal. Wait, blackberry, berries M. Saturation. This is color and specular. That's why blackberries, berries M looks normal, but this blueberry looks kind of wonky. And I think it's due to this here. So if I go to my berries or textures, that kind of sorted that out just by clicking on these. I kind of want to just get rid of those. Substance strength, leaf group, leaf parameter. So I thought, yeah, we're just setting a number here. Like these are just like if you do param float, there's voxel, but like scalar, sorry. See how it's a green box? It's just a scalar parameter. That means it's a variable that you can have access to in the material instance. So I'm pretty sure these are just scalar parameters. Yeah, scalar parameter. So I have no pictures to them. Let's just here. But this is an engine function. Just that's where it's used. Okay. So, right now, we will take that out. We'll add wind and stuff at another time. There we go. So I kept it nice and clean, just simple parameters. I was like wondering where that extra line's coming from. Thought I eliminated everything and I just had everything kind of nicely neat and set up with the things as neat as possible when you're dealing with this stuff, because lines are everywhere, right? So berries I should be able to close now. Blackberry, you can see the line for the branches and the sticks. Things look good, and it's the blackberry is the first one I set up, so it's default, it's good. This is one of his blackberries that just has these weird parameter things. We don't need that. This is one of his weird things. We don't need that. This is one of the old ones that I was using to fix. I was trying to use this one. This is the Brushify material. See, he has his own intense wind thing going on. But the way he does things is a lot different for the materials, because I can add his yeah. Blueberries look kind of blueberry there. There we go. And raspberries. I make the raspberries look like raspberries. Finding home, textures, foliage, berries, raspberries. Insert that there, insert that there, insert that there. There we go. And if you go to Finding Home now, one of these folders here, static meshes, foliage, we got our berries. We can open our blackberries. Make sure we're doing blackberry material instance. There we go. Save that. It's nanited. Then we can actually just open all the blackberries up. And we can just go through it. This one's shift right click, save, good. This one, shift left click, it's nanited, save. And clearly it is good. This one, shift left click, save, it is good. It's nanited, shift left click. We got lots of twigs all over the place in this one. Save, it is good. Shift left click, save, and 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 it is good. So, and the raspberries look like they're good, but again, we do want to just confirm, so we'll open up all the blueberries. That's what the blueberries look like. And we're gonna do blueberry. And again, we took the wind off of it. That's all we kind of did. It's not doing that wave anymore. But I think it looks pretty good. Looks like a blueberry. It's nanited. So I save, close. Oops. I want to open that blueberry again. We're going to shift right click. And then it's already saved, so we close. And then we shift left click. Looks like it's good. Save. Close. Shift left click. Looking at it. Yeah. It's nanited. Save. Close. Shift left click. Look at it. Save. Close. So now we don't have like 12 different material instances or materials for all these different guys. We have one material, so it's just going to save on space and processing power. All of these different meshes are just using the same material and the same texture, but we got lots of variation. So close. Yep. Save and close. Save and close. There we go. Like I said, you have time, so I do just want to finish off these raspberries. Just make sure they all ended up working okay. And that means, like, off screen even, I could just go back and I just could remove anything in that folder that I don't need anymore, because I have good looking raspberries and good looking blackberries. Let's put the game. Where is the no fruits on this one? So click here, do raspberry. Go. Guess not. And again, the first one we're going to shift right click to copy. We can close now. Second one, shift left click to paste. This one also didn't have any berries on it. Oh. Shift left click to paste. Where's my berries? Where's my berries? Yeah, because even before I switch materials, none of these guys have berries on them. So again, it's good to go. This one has berries. There we go. So shift left click. There we go. We still got our berries. I like to get in there. Yeah, look okay. You can tell they're just like two 2D kind of pictures, but it could be just that they're because they're naniting. Yeah, we could save. Save. So the raspberries came out looking okay too. Once we got some raspberries with actual berries on them. Save. And save. Alright, good. So we came here last time, and all we did was kind of swap out this here. Right? Really what we want to do is we want to see how this has apparel customizer and stuff like that. This is here. We really kind of want to do that. But the problem with that is the obvious problem. That we're still having the initial issue where we're having the menu overload. So what we need to do is we need to find this custom mode enumerator. So again, we go to filter, gameplay, no. Enumerations. There we go. And it is customization mode. I'm going to open up this. We need to just add an enumerator and call it main menu. Right? For now, we can still do, what is this? Customization UI, CC, widget, CC, customization UI, widget CC, customization UI, CC. So these are all the same. Obviously, we have this main menu that's just kind of going blank, right? That's kind of how we want to set it up. And then when we do this start game mode here, we want it somewhere we are setting the we're getting the character customizer pawn. We're getting the this is the character customizer pawn. We're getting the customization mode. Set customization mode. It's main menu. So we'll see how that goes. So we have our character. We want to host a game. And now we have our menu. And yeah, so by type, we'll change the preset so we know things are working. Yeah, we'll go with that guy. Really different guy. Yeah, we'll always do it. We have this. We'll even do a quick outfit change. And we'll do a lower body. There we go. Look kind of different. And again, we go to this. So we could do both of our customizations. Whenever we exit the customization, it's going to go back to a start menu, our start position, which we might want to change that. But for now, we can hit tab, we could start game, we do our game settings, back to modern mall, do free for all, room base, free for all, room base. We can start. We're going to have a different character for this, I'm sure. It's not going to transfer over. Yeah. But, if we hit play, we should have. Interesting. We have the girl. I wonder why I can't see my mouse. So, didn't save our guy. So we start our mode. The menu system's working although. We start our mode. We spawn our pawn. Comes in here, and we are now set with the menu mode. We don't create any widgets. Oh, we already removed main menu. That's why. Oh, let's bigger size this a bit because we have a. I'll just kind of spread this out here for a bit. We have a bunch of things here. We'll close up a lot of these. Just trying to see or think, sorry, about where we're actually saving our character. And when I'm thinking, I usually just start kind of tidying things up by default. So I thought this was all just widget stuff. This definitely seems like widget stuff. And this is just a test. If it is valid, set up widget stuff. If it's not valid, don't set it up. We're not removing the UI from this anymore, so we should still have the mouse. We're doing that after. Here. We want to swap these. If true, we want to get saved character. This is going to drive me crazy. Ooh, you got a tick. Oh, I guess, yeah, that's fine. Alright. Yep. Because what was happening was we were going into the menu, it was becoming the main menu, and we were just breaking and just ending, and that was it. Where the other guys were going through this entire process, and then once it finished the entire process, it was going from the menu into the saved character and getting the saved character. Now we were missing that. So now we're going to get the saved character first. That's the main priority, get the saved character. Then after we get the saved character, we're going to check if it's the main menu. If it is the main menu, then we're just going to end it there. We don't need anything, we're just getting the saved character. If it isn't the main menu though, we're going to, if it's a lobby menu or anything else, we're going to create that menu and continue on as per usual. And that, I think, is fine. But I'm going to have to leave this here, or else I'll be sitting here fiddling with this forever, because the way he does some of his organization always drives me a little batty. And I could be tidying things up for a while. And I don't want to be. I want to be showing you guys stuff. So I'll just finish with this guy because I did touch him up. There, that'll allow me to keep my sanity for one more day. For that section, anyway. So, we will go back into it. Alright, so, for us guys, we have this main menu. Where stop, so normally in the main game, we'll probably have some sort of splash screen. That's fine. Right? We have a splash screen, finding home, blah, 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 blah. Unreal Engine, we hit play, we have our character, our customized character. We're going to have our profile settings and stuff. Our menu is going to be different because we're going to have controller already embedded into it. We're going to have, or whatever, we're going to host our game. We're going to pick our character, who is clearly different. We are going to go short, slim, hairstyle, shirt. I love how so has a big head. We have this nice suit, but we do want a black, pink hoodie, and we are going to want beige, blue swimming trunks. There we go. We look quite different now. And we hit E. We can customize our base here. There we go. Everything's okay. And we can escape the game. Are you sure? Yes, we're sure. We're going to want to hit play again. And it didn't load our character. It isn't saving. What is going on here? Why are we not saving? So, to confirm that we are in fact messing with the system, we're going to go back to this, and we're just going to simply break this. That's it. We're going to hit play. We still have our menu, no character. We're going to host a game. We have our character now. We are going to do, and I like one of the guys, so it's definitely different. We won't go too far. It's just a guy instead of the base female, so we know he's different. Won't even change the clothes. I want to escape the game. I want to hit play. Obviously, we do not have a character here. We're going to host the lobby here. So it isn't our main menu that isn't saving the character. Interesting. It's your actual lobby. Or this is a fresh version. We just got this, didn't we? Right? So this window, content browser 3, we go to character customizer, levels. We don't want to stick here too long because our memory is going to shoot up to a bazillion. And it might crash my thing. We hit play. Confirm. So we're at 220,000 megabytes of memory. We hit play. all of this is spawning this. And we've determined that that isn't really doing anything. So I'll go back to our contents. Debatably, if we connect this now, I want to see if we get that guy. Or we're somehow resetting it somewhere. Somehow. So, we hit play. We pick the guy in the other mode, and we see that the guy is saving. It should be still saved in the guy. The guy is there. The guy is saved. So if I close it, the guy is saved. So this has no issues. This is my custom game mode for my game, for our main menu. It has no issues. So, when we go into the lobby mode, or not even the lobby mode, we're exiting. Exit character customizer. Kinda wanna look at this, try to see is there something, if it's referencing some sort of game mode, because the game mode's not there, that's where it's erroring, or what. Because it looks like it's referencing specifically CC save. CC save object, that shouldn't be changing. Get character name. This could be changing. We could be getting a different name. If we're saving under a different name and we're loading under a different name, that could be a problem. So we could be getting the wrong name for the wrong saved character. And every time we start up a new session, the game name's different. It's because we are a player. We don't have we might not have a specific ID per se. So I might have to test that by doing like some sort of static name. If it didn't find a character by that name, it set it into the default option. Yeah, that must be it. It must be the name. Okay, because normally you'd have a player ID, right? So that's what we'll do. We'll test it, and then so we're gonna hit play. We got our carry. We're gonna hit load lobby. See what we get when we load the lobby. We don't get our character because we're not getting the same name. So if we just close here, we hit play. We got our guy still because it didn't save. It didn't save underneath the same name. We're loading the character. So why is that? Is standalone. False, getting IP name. True. So print string. Standalone. Standalone. Okay, we're doing print string. Better yet, let's actually just spread these guys out. And just do this. Oop. Or append stand alone. Right? And for here, we'll do the same thing. Client, or not stand alone. And we'll just throw that in there. And that in there. So this is in the get name function. So we hit play. Daniel, standalone. Daniel, standalone. So we get Daniel, standalone. Host, connect. 78 not standalone. $278 not standalone. Host. $280 not standalone. All right, so that's what's going on. Alright, we're just going to crank this guy here. Now it's all set up. We will just do that. Put that, something like that. Technically, we wouldn't even be using this player name. We would be using the Steam player name, which would be a whole other set of things. So. There we go. And we have our guy working. We could add his body type, confirm. There we go. We sit on the bench. We can get off the bench. They got the one bench, so they're all going to it. Alright. So in our menu, that's all working, right? So if I close this, we had Content Browser 1, Content Browser 2, and what I would be doing is, oh, that's why. I'm looking at trying to clear all these up, right? So textures, I might move these ground textures over just so I had them. Foliage or landscape. What is this? Fern? forests, I guess. It's like leaves and sticks. So I guess forest, yeah. It's landscape forest, so we would move this here. We'll just rename these to base color mask map and thermals. Alright, something like that. And we would go back out maybe to content, fix up redirectors, the redirectors. I mean, like, we would look, so like plants, we don't have any plants there, so we can delete this. Ground, we don't have any ground there, so we can delete this. You know what I mean? No match textures, so we can delete this. Look at these materials, we're not using this. It's used for all those instances. So delete these. Delete this. Delete these. We don't need all these different materials for just like blueberries though. That's just ground. Don't think we need these. We have the textures. We can set up our own ground assets whenever we want ground. That's fine. Delete these. Delete these. Delete these. Delete these. This, yeah, I was gonna say we use the material functions. Delete these. And then we get rid of this. This, and this is a lot. It's just a lot for berries. We have nanite berries. We don't need like 16 functions. It's just like really weighing things down. I don't really need these color palettes for wind specifically. It's a lot of performance usage on wind. I'm sure like they kept it blueberry. Then it's not in this anymore. Is it just because it's a reference? I think it's this piv one there. Yeah, this was referenced in this. Sure. Oh yeah. We could save all. Fix up redirectors. And see if I can delete this though. Normally don't want to kind of do that, but I triple checked my berries and everything was right. So we got rid of our berries, and if you look, we do have just foliage berries. We just have the meshes here, and then the meshes all use these materials. I'm not too sure where that material was specifically. So saved. It's not using anything. here looks fine. We just have these materials, 3 materials. The 3 materials are using this master material, so that's it, nice and tight. And then we just have the textures. That's it. Nice and clean. We got rid of all the stuff we don't need. And again, Ultra Dynamics guy. I might not even migrate over if that's possible. I might just import the latest version of Sky into the project. This was just for our mode, and so that would be the next big thing to do with you guys is the test. You want to hit play, you want to host game 2, we want to confirm our guy here, we want to hit tab, and we want to go to game settings, and we want to have add a mode in here called infected and the map office, and be able to hit start and go to that office. We also want to just test to make sure that that map still works. So we go to levels, gameplay levels, we have enclosed office. And again, that's this here map. We hit play. We got this. Boom. And if we go to mode, select 3 people. Sure. We're gonna have multiple screens pop up here. It's not registering because, right? So, first things first. When we're in MLB Blueprints Core Lobby, Core, that's the game state, player, character, we have this lobby menu we're opening up. Right. Move this down a bit. This guy also does some blueprints in a weird way. It drives me crazy. Alright. Why throw that all the way up there? Why? Why? So like it's a flowchart system. Go down. Or sideways. Alright. Open main menu lobby widget. Oh, 1 second, guys. Hello?
Heads up, I'm gonna be late getting home.
Okay.
I'm not sure if there's an accident on Harbor Bridge.
Yeah.
But it's a parking lot.
Okay.
So just so you know, nothing happened.
Okay.
Sorry to bother you.
All good. Love you.
It looks like it is an accident. Love you.
Drive
Bye
safe
bye.
though. Drive safe.
I will.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry about that. All right. So we init cast. This is ugly. We'll have to maybe fix this. Oh my god. Yeah, we could. Yeah, this is the stuff we might be fixing up here, and just testing. But before we start fixing stuff, we want to make sure everything works. So on match switch, on game mode switch. Right. So this is probably in the actual thing itself. So settings button. Game mode description, and we have the map switcher. There's the map switcher. Click here. Game mode switcher. So we click that. It's a button. Setup. Game mode option. Calls an event. And this is getting from data table available game modes. So you want to select that. And so here we're going to add an available game mode. F2 and call it infected. Game mode name, we call it infected. Description, one person is infected and tries to infect everyone else. Game mode maps. So I want to go to finding home, levels, gameplay levels. I want to do that. Oops, shift right click, shift left click, open these up. Let's see, bombs. Allow bombs. Then options enable, disable. Tooltip. Tooltip title. Allow bombs. This allows players to drop bombs for big damage. Big AoE damage. There we go. Then we got tennis balls. Students. Ice cream. Yeah, here we go. We'll say game time limits. Like that. So that's the settings. We have the game mode. There we go. That's all set up. But there's probably more there, so let's actually go back to that. So accessories we're not touching. Avatars we're not touching. Available characters we also aren't touching because we're not using any of those. Game modes is what we just set up. And gameplay maps. So we're going to hit plus on the gameplay map. Map name. We're going to go to our other browser window. F2, Control C. Map name, map description. This is office map closed off from the rest of the world. Now, this still might not work because he usually has in the travel where the map location is. And he's using his folders for the map location. So we'll have to try this out. So we hit play, minimize these, host game. We have our character, we confirm. We hit tab, that's what I'm doing here. Sorry, I just hit some other buttons just to make sure everything's good. Okay. So, there we go. And we have game time limit and allow bobs enable disable. Right? Now that didn't work, so go back, because it shouldn't take that long. And we'll do an example here. We'll just start game. This is just a woodland free-for-all map. Loading. Boom. And we're there. Like, that's how quick it should be. But it's not happening. And like I had a feeling. So we go back to our things here. And we can close this game mode now. We are here in this lobby. And if we click the right one, we click ready up. So we click ready up. Client is ready up, server ready to launch. It is telling the game state that is ready to launch. So we're going to go into the lobby client, the blueprints, the core, the lobby, the core, the game state lobby. We are setting it to ready to launch. Ready for launch is true. Update host ready for launch. Ready for launch, update. And then we have the launch event. Countdown. And then we're going to base lobby server travel from the game mode here. Create loading screen map, which that was happening, and then we're going to here. And this is it. Get map location, and it's looking for that. And it's executing server travel. Finds the game plan map in which you want and the server travel. Now this is one of the big things we are changing. We do need to open level. In a sense. So we don't really care where the map is located. We're just going to be taking the Unreal map name and opening the level for now. If we still wanted to do it seamless, I guess, because we need to open level, because we need this options tab, because this option tab is going to allow us to bring over different game modes depending on what map it is. So we could keep one map, like we could keep the office map, and have a ton of different game modes on that one office map without having to make different maps. In order to do that, we need this options mode, this options URL string for travel. This command, server travel, and it's just going to be server travel, and it has that location. We want the other things to still work right now. So yeah, I don't see another way around it. If ands or buts, we're just gonna have to take out this here. This is the first that's got to go. And again, we're setting this up for ours, so we'll make sure his stills work. So we hit tab, confirm. We got our custom character that we've created here. We'll change his outfit now that we've done this many times. Make sure his things are saving. We'll go with something. Casual green. What's it kind of stand out? This kind of stands out, doesn't it? I think that kind of stands out. So we got this new red shirt. So we gotta hit tab. We want to start game to make sure we can still go to our woodlands map. We didn't affect anything. We can still go to our woodlands map. Good. So we want to hit escape. Leave game. Okay. We even stay still in. I'm not too sure what the error was, but we want to go to game settings now. We want to choose the infected mode. Only one map here. We'll change the game with the 10, but we haven't actually made these affect anything yet. And we're going to start. Boom. Now, we want to do the same thing with more. So, we want to go to play 3. Sure. Hit play. I'm going to host, and I'm going to host a lobby of 2. Like my character, I'm fine with that. There we go. Move out of the way, and hit tab, which will allow me to go over here. I'm going to join. Oh, I see my friend there. I want to join. I want different preset. I want to be the girl. Okay. I got my friend over there. Now we don't have the people. People aren't important. He's important. Right? And if I hit tab, I can go back to this guy, and hit tab, and there's my friend. Right? I can't start the game because it's waiting on my friend. But we're going to go to settings, and we're going to go to infected map. Then, they see that it's infected map. I'm going to ready up. I can go to the settings, but I can't change anything because it's on the host. Here, I can ready up. I'm going to start the game. Hmm. So, I want to see something here. Blueprints, core, gameplay, core. This is gameplay, base, core. The maps, the assets. This is what I'm looking for actually here. Right. When we open up this base menu widget and we hit host, that's it. I have to do listen in absolute. I knew it was something. Is there no question mark? Because there's not a question mark. Alright. Compile. Save. So we were close. We'll try that again. We got a new girl here. We're a host. Instead I'll do 3. Again, we'll confirm for this guy. And again, so we kind of have a feeling that most of the stuff works. But what we didn't have working was the loading of the map. And again, preset, I do want to change my character. See him. So, again, I want to ready up. And for this one, I want to start game. Interesting. Okay. So first, I want to see if I actually have to create a session. Creates a session with the Do I need to create a session? Don't think so. Try question mark. Listen. Alright. And we'll try again. I thought it had to do something to do with the question mark. Okay, I'll run over here. Again, I just want to be different. So we can see our different characters. Hey! Right, yep. There she is. We want to change the mode to infected. You can see that changes over here. Back. Start it up. Why are we losing connection? This is quite annoying. But I should be able to join game now. Oh, so this didn't create a session at all. So, again, we'll try something like this. For some reason, we'll go to gameplay. Server travel. Try a question mark at the end, actually. We'll do create session. Looks like I might not be able to. Control C, Control V. You cannot do that. We cannot create a session in the game mode. So, I can host. Just be confirm. I could join. I swear it had something to do with the question mark for some reason. I found it. We created a session. Everything's good. We do just want to change the preset once so I could go there. I do just want to ready up. And for me, I want to switch to infected. Probably going to boot me. And then, yeah, in my mode here, join, and for some reason, it can't see the game. Oh. It could be something with how he has set it up, but we'll probably have to look into that as soon as possible. Try to figure out why that is, why I can't join or can't see. Or why we're getting booted. Because So the last test I want to do is net mode. The editor will act as both the server and the client. Additional instances may be open depending on the number of limited clients. The editor will act as the client. The server will start behind the scenes to connect you. So we will host game 3. We will choose this. Walk over here. We will join game. Ready up. Join game. Two people's over here. Ready up. Game settings. We can see in the 2 other clients that both other clients aired. And again, I can see that guy. Not sure why it is disconnecting me. I think it has something to do with because it still did the other map. But yeah, I'll be looking into this and we'll figure it out, and we'll be cleaning this up over the next couple weeks. So I'll see you guys on Sunday, and like I said, we'll be cleaning this up and figuring out what's going on. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream, and I'll see you guys